Okay, guys, let's talk a little bit about Elite 360. This is going to be a little bit longer video. And down below this, I'm going to put a much more detailed demo video. I'm not going to go into every little thing here. I'm going to be specifically talking about AI automation or automation and AI in our system. And I'm showing you a demo account that we have here. And I cannot say enough about Elite 360. As I said before in other lessons, Elite 360 is our white label version of GoHighLevel. You can go to GoHighLevel and get your own account if you want. However, there are some advantages of working with me and my team inside of Elite 360. And one of those is going to be the fact that your system comes preloaded with a few different things. First of all, we're going to give you pre-built for our main high ticket funnels. So pre-built funnels for our high ticket offer, pre-built funnels for a low ticket offer. So if you sell a low ticket, so all of the pages, it's just a template, obviously. And there's a million other templates that we give you. But the real power behind this is the pre-built automations that come preloaded in this. So you don't get this stuff if you go to HighLevel directly. So for example, lead generation, there's a lead generation workflow. You would have to create all of this from scratch. We do all of this for you. In fact, we even put in our email templates so that all you have to do is kind of come in and edit. This is kind of what we would say. So these are there. Once someone goes through your lead generation, you'd want to have a main kind of nurture sequence that you're driving them through. It's the automation part of it. This does all the tagging, all the complicated wait steps, and all of the logic and everything that you do into there. We have an auto reply DM. So DM me the word this, and then obviously we can have the system automatically reply. We pre-built this for you so that you don't have to do it for yourself. Now we take it a level further. Obviously, when people book calls, if they cancel, if they don't show, your reminder sequences, we've built all those for you. When you sign up a client, we've built a complete client journey that guides people through a standard 12-week coaching program with wait steps and automated check-ins and some really, really cool things. This is the benefit of working with us because we give it to you and you don't have to build it. The abandoned cart with the low ticket purchasers and obviously a purchase. We have some system workflows that you don't touch and don't have to worry about just to handle, kind of some of the back end. If you go and join GoHighLevel directly or work with someone else, you're not getting these things. And we do not share them with people outside of Elite 360. It's how we maintain the integrity of our system and the exclusivity of our program. So this is unique to us. The other thing that's unique to us is our AI generator that we have built into the system. And what this allows you to do, there's a lot of AI tools in here, but we've kind of organized them into some helpful tools. Let's say, for example, you don't want to pay for ChatGPT. Okay. You can come in here and you can use our system. Let's say, for example, you need help with SEO or video copywriting. I'll just show you. We'll do it here. So look, we'll come up with a VSL script. What's the product or service you're trying to sell? I'll just say Elite 360. What's your unique selling position? All-in-one digital marketing software that helps work less and make more. That's kind of our tagline, right? And let's just say we want it to be, 7 minutes. We have created custom scripts and custom things on the back ends, basically custom GPTs that will build this for you in minutes. So you don't have to build it. So we've got so many different copywriting tools that are here. The email marketing tools are really, really effective. All of our advertising tool to help you write ads. This is all unique to Elite 360 and has been custom built, help you write webinars. I mean, it's just a really, really powerful marketing tool. In addition to that, we have a complete training portal that is unique 100% to Elite 360. Inside of this are some things. Obviously, we have, the onboarding, right? Where we guide you step by step through how to get started, how to use all the features. But what we also have is marketing training that is designed. Let me show it to you in an actual account that is used. All of the detailed training on how to market and use the lead nurture opt-in pages. So there's more to this than just using our pre-built stuff. Okay. The other thing that Elite 360 or GoHighLevel also does is the AI agents and AI tools. Now there's some things that are fairly new here that even I haven't even started working with. The AI agents, like building, this is designed to replace things like N8N or Make.com or even Zapier. You can do some really complicated stuff. I'm not going to mess around with that. But there's obviously voice AI. We use the conversational AI and it allows us to basically in our chat inside the system. And this is where I would highly recommend you spend some time and go through it and put this to use, because you can use this conversational AI inside of a lot of your marketing. So basically what you can do is you can build a knowledge base based on links that you give it, FAQs. Basically, anytime someone comes in and asks a question, you can add it to your knowledge base. So if someone comes in and asks, are there any other charges besides $97 a month? The system knows what to respond to. This is a really powerful, helpful tool for us because it allows us to provide quick answers to leads as they come in, and we don't have to worry about that. Now, this is just one of the features inside of the AI. There are some really cool things out there. The agent templates are really, really powerful. Content AI, so you can actually write social content. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can use the AI inside of our marketing systems. So for example, you can use email builder, create a campaign. Inside the editor, I've got our email AI, so I can create, basically a new template, and it'll walk me through and create it. Let's create what's the purpose of email. So all I did was type in new product release, and it basically designed out a complete email newsletter for me to broadcast out. And now all I need to do is go in and just update the images and, the content. Obviously, I would give it a lot more detail than that, obviously, right? But I'm just showing you some of the use cases. The social planner, you can use AI to post on social. You can use AI to help you build funnels. I'll show you that. Funnel AI. I'm not going to go into like designing and building out a complete funnel, but it can do it if you really want it to, okay? And it'll walk you through the entire process, answer some questions, that type of thing. It'll create the funnel for you. It's not perfect, right? I don't use AI for things like that. I use the AI in terms of the AI generator and the content. I use the AI for automations and some of those tools. And then of course I showed you the conversation bot. The other thing that Elite 360 has that the other systems don't is our own separate webinar platform that allows you to do some pretty cool stuff. And it's very, very similar to like Ever webinar. So you can do automated webinars, you can do live webinars, you can do meetings. Evergreen webinars are things that are, that appear live. Really, really cool. Obviously all the stat and, everything that you want to see about how long people watched and all that stuff. This is an additional cost inside of Elite 360, but this isn't something that comes standard in GoHighLevel. They have like a very basic, webinar feature, but it's nowhere near the tools that you can use inside of this. There's also some AI that's involved in this as well. The automation tools that are available inside of Elite 360, really, really powerful. And if you've gone through this course, you should have gone through a lesson where it talked about the need to learn automation and how important it is. And this is really the future. And it's really what I recommend that you start plugging into. AI is going to help you. They didn't have this when I first started. Basically, just type in and it can create things for you, things that you want it to do, and it can do it for you. There are some costs to these things, but what I would recommend that you do is take the time to come in and learn. We have a lot of trainings and things inside of Elite 360. We have a private Facebook community where we teach how to use the system. We do classes and lessons. We answer questions. We have 24/7 live support that GoHighLevel doesn't have. So this is all support dedicated to Elite 360. We have a complete help desk built inside here. We have a website as well, help.elite360.io, that has a help library with trainings and videos and how-tos on how to do everything. That's specific to us, not to anyone else. So we have built out a very custom system that supports hundreds and hundreds of customers all over the world. And we've built a pre-built system here that's designed to help you get results. I know I'm selling you on Elite 360 because I want you to be successful in building your business, scaling your business. I cannot tell you the number of audits that I've done with people. They're using Kajabi and Calendly, and they don't have back-end automation. They're not using SMS. They're not using AI automation. They don't have chatbots. They don't have all of this stuff they should be using. You're archaic if you're not doing this stuff. And this is what it takes now in today's market of complicated decision making. The customers are taking so much longer to make decisions, and you have to work harder. You have to present more touch points. That's how you convert people. And that's what Elite 360 at GoHighLevel is designed to do, to give you the tools to be able to do that. So hopefully this was useful to you. Please let me know if you have any questions about Elite 360. Come into the community, let us know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next lesson.